Oh, okay.
Just go to add. Uh,
Okay, there we go. I think I'm back now.
go to text. If you're back, say Quistis.
Kistis.
Yes, they hear you. We fixed it.
We've done
It's the
it.
best day ever. You're loud, but just
I
listen.
know I'm loud. It's because I'm so excited to be here. I've missed you
This is
guys.
preparation for the ASMR.
There we go. Hey guys, Bl'Artagnan here. I don't know why I'm doing my Vatman voice right now, but here we are.
Batman ASMR.
Shinryu can be a stressful place, even more so when I break some poor fool's back.
Okay, to make up for the fact that we Raw and some Maggie very quiet. This is the worst day of my life. To make up to the fact that we're having technical issues, I'll do my Bane voice one time. Oh, you think the darkness is alright? I was born in the darkness, bold and night. I didn't see light till I was a man.
Is that any better, folks? I've turned up the Raw Life volume, I hope.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh god, that was definitely too loud.
How can you tell?
Sorry about this, folks. Cannot say I was expecting to be piloting tonight, but here we are. We don't always get what we expect. Sometimes we're given surprises. Other times we're given the swag stream that we got earlier today, when they gave us exactly what we expected to get.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Basically,
A big
nothing.
pile of nothing.
I mean, FR echoes are coming, so that's pretty
Whoa,
exciting. I
shocking. I
know.
thought they were going to cancel FR Echoes and GL.
I
Good
mean,
luck. You just don't get them.
Sometimes you just gotta be happy the plan is working out. That's my way of saying I'm glad Terra's coming back. I like Terra, but yeah, it's nothing super inspiring, nothing super exciting. That said, they did announce that there will be a second stream on, what was it, the 16th of March, was it?
16th. It's a Thursday. Which
Thursday the
is weird.
16th, which
Thursday.
means one of two things.
It's
I
Thursday.
think there are only two options here possibly. It's either an exciting global first announcement, crevasse D to D, and a new character, or the game is ending. There's no middle ground.
That you just said the same thing twice. Those are both exciting global first announcements.
Valid, fair, okay, you got me. But yeah, so that'll be exciting. We can look forward to that stream while we're clearing this content. For those of you who are, yes, Rob.
Just keep going. I gotta turn my. You sound like a robot to me, but we gotta get into the show. So I'm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will be right back.
Friends,
Let's do Transcendent.
compatriots, we're sounding all good now? We good? Everything good? We sounding all right now? Someone who we can trust, please verify that our audio is more or less good and I can keep talking and I don't sound like a terrible robot.
I trust no one.
That's a good point. We do trust no one. Okay, good. I trust Honshu, I trust Blind Eye, and I trust Saban 6. Those three are probably the most trustworthy individuals in the Defo community. So that's basically a triumvirate of trust. So I'm feeling good about that. But yeah, so so, as I was saying, for those of you who maybe saw the announcement about what's coming, something happened with Industream. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to listen to the VOD on that. For those of you who maybe weren't super impressed by the announcements, or thinking, yeah, this doesn't look very exciting. This month is going to be pretty snooze. We do have something that can hopefully spice it up a little bit, which, as Raw alluded to on the pre-show and on the first two attempts to get this stream up and running, he's partnering up with the I almost script this word, the inimitatable Tree Void, to bring you a custom-tailored, curated challenge, content challenge, most likely in the vein of like a Dare to Defy type thing, a crevasse, something like that, a little homebrew something, which will hopefully spice up your gameplay and make your Defo experience a little more engaging if you found content as written maybe not so much. Then again, maybe the game will be just your speed, and if that's the case, by all means, you enjoy it, and more power to you. It's the nice thing about these fan challenges is you get to kind of tailor it to do whatever, to enjoy the game, to kind of make your own fun. And there's the argument that the game shouldn't be expecting you to make that your own fun. I think that's a fair argument. since this is the state we're in, though, we'll do the best we can. So, Raw, thank you for your contribution to the community there.
Of course. I'll do anything to help out the community. And here's the first thing I'm going to do to help out the community. I'm going to put a oppressively hard challenge that none of you can do. No, I said this before, but I want to get it on record on the stream that Bart's going to upload. This is going to be impossible. You may not be able to do it. I will be able to do it because I'm the best player. But if you're looking for, like a little, oh, I only use these characters once a month. This is not for you. This is going to be the hardest thing you've ever done. This is going to be like Elden Ring Soul Level 1 run. So we got to get to the content, but look for that in the next couple days. We'll have a beautiful graphic.
Do you actually have like a challenge planned at all? Like, or are you just talking about this in the hypothetical?
So I actually, I don't watch
because I don't think this exists. This challenge does not exist
yet.
I watched hours of JP videos. That's how serious I am about this. Yes, I did. I know who everybody ran in Garnet. Garnet. I know who everybody ran in 7. I know who everybody ran in the Warrior of Light event, and I know who everybody ran in the other event that is slipping my mind right now. But I know, and you're not going to be able to use any of them, and it's going to be so unbelievably hard. You're going to be crying and saying, it's too oppressive. You need to change the rules. Spoiler, we're not changing rules this time. We're putting it out as it is. If you can do it, great. One more announcement. You will be entered into a raffle for a MOG pass. If you're in Canada or the US, we'll put it on the paper. But if you complete the challenge, it's going to be the 4 events that were on the stream today. If you complete the challenge by the rules, you will be entered into a raffle for a MOG pass. MOG pass is like $4 or something. Who cares? Well, hey, you will be paying for your own defo MOG pass. It's the basic one. Only for Canada and America. Treevoid saying he never confirmed that. That's what you get for working with me. I run shit. I'll pay it for it if it's in Canada. I'll get it to you somehow.
Hunter's a lot better at Twitch than we are here. He figured out that we should have already had like some kind of exclamation point raffle code programmed, but I had no idea that was a thing. So.
Well, you have to win the challenge, so it won't work like that. You have to literally turn in the challenge and say, here's my runs. I will verify them to make sure they're legitimate.
No, I mean, like some kind of like a command where basically it would basically say what you just said, but like in a text, like in a little blurb in the chat, so any newcomers can just be like, "What's this raffle that people keep alluding to?" Exclamation point raffle, boom, big explanation. We don't need to keep saying it over and over and over. Although I will say that would be a great way to fill up this time because there is not a whole lot of content to say. This will be good.
Okay, I'll set the raffle thing. If you type in raffle, it'll say, "Don't worry about it. You're probably not good enough to do it." That's what the raffle thing will be. Anyway, so we spent enough time on technical issues. The Man to Void challenge, that's called Raw to Void challenge. We don't have a name yet. We'll figure it out. And now let's start the stream. Let's start the stream. Dark Knight, Cecil, and Transcendence came out. Bart, do you think you could do Transcendence live? Are you that guy, pal?
Oh my god, that sounds like a tall order, but I'm willing to get
it. Just do the D2D version.
Oh yeah, D2D would be.
So you can bring whoever you want.
I mean, that would.
Except for the people who are locked out.
I mean, yeah, we could try to rerun the D2D fight, just so that we don't have to, like.
It's a lot easier.
Deal with the crucibles and crap.
Yeah, do the D2D.
All right, that's fine. So I mean, well, we're here. Here's the.
Let's talk about it.
We have D2D. This is the end of the D2D. Dare to Defy, the second one. Dare 2, the number 2 Defy. Very clever. I hope they continue that.
Dare 3 Defy, Dare 4 Defy.
I'm so there for that. My God.
No, I'll put in chat what they should be.
Oh boy, here they come. So, we had a good time with this. I think I'm glad it came back. I will say, definitely felt different as an experience than the first one. People are saying this, different people had different feelings on Dare to Defy as far as the timing of it. The first one when it came around, some people were saying, oh man, it's too early. We don't have built up enough roster. The counterpoint to that is some people are saying this one is not as impactful because at this point we have so many good FR characters and the fight power has kind of plateaued. So, like, case in point, you'll see in Dare to Defy 3, I did in fact bring Kryl. I also bought Corb. I didn't use his FR. He was just there to be like that could have been Core C90 without FR. That would have been just as fine. So there's an argument to be made about, content kind of plateaued, so it's not as impactful now because now we have more than 7 good FRs we can bring to stuff. I don't know. What do you guys think about those two stances?
I think it's mostly like not an issue of the number of FRs that we have that are strong or whatever. It's a matter of this month kind of just had a lot of shit fights.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, but also there is something to be said about the fact that even if they were tough fights, I don't think it would be obvious. It's never going to be as good as the first one.
Yeah, I mean, of course not.
Yeah, because it came out at the very beginning of FRs. You had to really be careful. You had to use Ursula somewhere. You had to. Ursula's great. Don't get me wrong, but it was a lot tougher the first month.
For sure.
I don't really care. I really love Dare to Defy. I think it's more fun. I really enjoyed it. I did a solo on one of them. I did some fun units. I brought Kryl also. Where'd you put Kryl? I don't see.
I slotted her into number 3. Which one was number 3 again?
I put her in 2.
Oh yeah, that was the Sice fight. It was the only fight that I actually did. I was trying to upload all of my Dare to Defy clears so I could have like a little playlist of here's my 7 Dare to Defy clears, and that fight was so like, oh my god, that I just didn't even bother. Also, I think I was like getting my guts out or something that week, but details.
Yeah.
Tree Void talking shit in chat. I thought you wanted hard content. Now you don't care that it wasn't hard. No, well here's the thing. I would rather it be hard, but the only significant and realistic complaint about Dare to Defy is that we have too many options now to make it hard, which is fair, but it will go as the fights go. If we had 7 tough fights here and you had to slot in, your characters that, even though you have a ton of really strong FRs, it would still be a little bit better. But I just think that Dare to Defy should be permanent. Obviously, I'm a long time Dare to Defy stand here, so it only is going to go as the content goes. If it's easy content, Dare to Defy is going to be easy. That's just how it is. But it's still fun. I like the fun. I like going back and doing a fight with a different team. I like using old FRs. I like using old BTs, and it's just it's more fun ways to play the game.
So Treeboard actually has a good question, I think, for us. He's asking in chat, which did we enjoy more this month? The crevasse at the start of it, or the Dare to Defy event?
Crevasse.
I'd have to say this time around, crevasse was definitely a more engaging content than the Dare to Defy was. I do always, as a content creator who report time management skills, I appreciated how Dare to Defy was kind of low stress compared to crevasse, but crevasse definitely won out for me as far as like engaging content.
Yeah, crevasse was just better. I mean, they improved upon. It's also hard to compete because crevasse was massively improved upon from its last iteration, and Dare to Defy was a lot worse than its previous iteration. So
it's kind of funny. Well, actually, no. So Maggie, we were talking here. What about you? Do you feel differently? You wanna?
I actually don't know which one I would say I enjoyed both of them in different ways, and I like that there were sort of 2 different ways of engaging with the content. Like for me, I think that crevasse was cool, and I had a lot of fun puzzling it out, but it was also like, you do the fights, and then it's done. Versus an entire month of like, oh, I gotta, go back and think of teams, and having the sort of lasting enjoyment of D2D was also nice in its own way, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it artificially increases the content automatically.
Yeah, that's a very good point, because like with the crevasse, it, while it was there, that was the only game in town, and then once it was done, it was done. With this, every event, it effectively, okay, I'm not gonna say it effectively doubled it, because you could just run, in most of the fights, the Dare to Defy not have to do the Shinryu now, which is cool, ticket missions notwithstanding, but it did kind of add a layer throughout the entire month. Which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I still need to do my Strago ticket mission. I don't know. Maybe who knows? Maybe we'll have time to do it on the stream. If not, it's not a big deal. That fight was kind of jank. But yeah.
Oh, I do have a take about ticket. I think ticket missions suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the take.
That's the take.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Fair.
the
I
take.
mean,
Oh my
good.
god,
It's not
unbelievable.
bad. Indolin Lord.
Indo.
Real quick, hate to interrupt everyone. I think Indo may have a special surprise for everyone. Maybe in the future, maybe in a week, maybe in 2 weeks, maybe in a month, maybe in a year. Keep an eye out for some really cool.
That
Indolin
is the
Lord
vaguest.
content.
Anyway.
Mark it.
I mean,
Mark it down. Mark it down.
I don't disagree. Keep an eye out. Follow, subscribe to Indolent Lard. That's a whole nother thing. Dang. That was a heck of an endorsement. Yeah, so, Dare to Defy. It felt like this one had more crummy fights than the last one. Although I will say the first fight messed me up pretty bad. Like that first one made me nervous for the rest of the month, and then the rest of the month was like, oh, okay, whatever. Well, you know.
What was the
That
first
was
fight?
That was
the
Sanctuary Keepers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Sanctuary Keeper fight. Those guys are jerks. I hate them.
Man, I brought party of shitters through that one.
For Dare to Defy too?
Yeah, well, I mean, I used Yuna, obviously, because where else was I going to put her? And then I ran Yuffie and Lena.
That is outstanding. Well, no, I remember you found some funny tech with Yuffie there, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, because they give you the debuff that freezes your EX gauge, and you can throw it back to them, and they don't get their recast.
That's really
Oh my
funny.
God.
That's really, really, really
So
funny.
the EX stopping debuff stops.
Works on
recast?
them, too, yeah.
That's so good.
Oh, that is actually really cool.
I think what I love about that
I
is
just
that-
like using Yuffie because she's fun.
Yeah, no, that's great because like I always want Yuffie to have that kind of cool interaction, and it feels like in most fights, it either doesn't matter because their debuffs don't matter, or they thought about that and said no, they're immune to it, except for like the infamous Doulahan thing, and so it feels like Yuffie doesn't get to live that dreams very often. So it sounded like this was the perfect Yuffie moment.
Yeah. So Maggie always does like some crazy shit like that.
I just
Lena as the
because I have
third
built, so.
Lena as the third is even more funny because you had Yuna to cleanse it, and so you just had like, I don't even. You remember the old meme? Where's the damage? Where was the damage?
Yuna?
I mean, I guess at the very least, I mean, at least Lena hits her FR requirement, right?
Yeah, that's why I chose Lena.
Yeah.
I mean, partially because the evasion is nice for like the opening of the fight before you get all your shit up and running, but
I completely forgot that.
Well, she doesn't start
not
with
even
the
lying.
evasion, does she?
What?
Lena
Windrake's
doesn't-
arrow. You have to use it. Windrake's
You
arrow
have to use it
twice
twice
still,
before
don't
she.
you?
yeah, but you don't get like the debuff evasion
Uh,
without Yuna's FR up.
oh, I see. Yeah, I got you.
Oh yeah.
Actually, that reminds me of something I've been meaning to try that I just got excited about. Someone in my YouTube comments mentioned that I should remember who their name is because they've kind of commented before, but I have the memory of a goldfish, so I apologize for that if you're watching. Pointed out that Edge actually hits like Aerith and company, like those kinds of requirements, because his HP plus batteries the party. And it blew my mind that I'm like, Edge and Aerith, I'd never thought about that, and got the gears turning, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of units who like technically battery on their HP plus, but do you actually want to hit their HP plus? Often, no.
Let me tell you, I've used Paladin Cecil's HP plus in far more Shinryus than I should have because it's not a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I've used Lizette's HP plus a couple of times before she got her FR for that same reason.
Yeah. No, that would do
It's
it.
just like an awful like single dump HP plus that also heals you for some reasons.
I did not use Little Set in here. I totally meant to at some point. She has been great. But that's a whole other thing. Oh, the Vice, is it Weiss or Vice? It doesn't matter. The
Weiss.
new JP character video is gonna be up later. We can watch that. That'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
My computer died completely, but I'm back and I'm good.
I'm glad you're back, and I'm also glad I'm the one hosting the stream now. Jesus Christ, what's going on down there? My goodness. So, well, I guess we've chatted long enough. We should probably do this, right?
Play the game.
Yeah, let's play the game.
Play the game, yeah.
So we got these three waves of goofballs. Who we bring in here? You saw who I had locked out. So we got. I like to sort. These days I sort by force level because that feels like the way to me. So
No.
people.
That's a good idea.
It's max CP.
What? No.
It's max
never.
CP.
I'm not doing max CP. That's dumb. I'm doing.
Oh, it's max CP.
I like doing it by force.
That's
level.
fucking stupid.
Why is max
Well,
CP
show-
stupid? It's the right way.
It's even worse now because it'll just show who has your ultimate weapon equipped.
Yeah, like hold on. I'm pretty sure if I do that, we're gonna see something really dumb. Let me see. There's probably something dumb.
It's always been max CP. What fresh hell is this? Every
Okay,
Monday, I'm on here
good.
with.
Good.
Who does?
So Rob, this is very good because now it's telling me, yes, Golbez, Bart, Gilgamesh, they're the ones I should be bringing these fights.
Yeah. Let's go.
So where's my?
Where's the damage?
Where's the damage? Where's my core? Where's
With
my?
Bond?
Here, let's see here.
I don't
Bond's
have the
over here.
stream pulled
This
up, so I don't know if I'm too loud or anything. I'm just chilling on my phone now, so
I do
hopefully
like
it
it.
works the rest of the stream.
I do like the idea of bringing Golbez for this fight, Lion in chat. I like that, so we might do that. But I hate this. Oh, I hate this. I don't like this at all. Yeah,
I also order my calls. If you go to calls, I order mine by boards completed. That's
Oh,
right.
that's correct. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just.
no,
just-
that is the way. That's the way to do it for sure.
Okay. I just thought you guys, since you're normally wrong, I just thought you'd be wrong again.
Oh, that makes sense because, well, I mean, like, I started doing that because it was my LD calls back when not everybody had LDs. Like, obviously, I want to bring on my LD calls. I don't give a shit about, like, my silver tankard call.
Oh man, Raw. I've hit a new level, by the way, of skill ordering, and you're gonna hate it.
Dude,
It's even
I'm
worse
so
than
excited.
it. So you're gonna hate it. I can't wait for you to see it.
before Echoes come out, you're gonna fuck it all up, dude.
Oh, you have no idea. It's well actually. No, Echoes
Let me
don't
get
give you
let me get the stream pulled up
Echoes
so I
don't
can
give
see
you a
what
button is the thing. Echoes just make it
they
so
don't.
So we should probably talk about echoes, huh? So what echoes do is they make it so if a character has an echo, then in another character's force time, you can press the echo character's force attack, and
Right.
it'll do the big force hit, like the big woomph. And if it satisfies any of that other character's conditions, good. And it'll give you a additional bonus to the FR gauge when you use the attack. Not based on like that character's like traits or anything, just like based on I think it's like 20% for an attacking FR, and for like a Pinello non-attacking FR, it's 80, I think. Give or take.
Damn.
And that's basically the gist of it. It's and it actually uses when you do that, it uses up that one of the use of that character's FR. So like, you have 2 FR uses per character. That's one of them. That said, like it should be a big deal because if you need to use like 4 FR usages to get to a fight, you're probably not there as it is.
Josh said
Oh,
on
yes.
the stream today.
Oh,
I think he
I
said
almost
that
forgot. There's
it
one-
doesn't take up.
I almost forgot one little bit important detail that Lion reminded me of, which is if you use the Echo, that big force hit, it doesn't use a force turn, so that's just free force time damage, basically.
And free
Okay.
multiplier.
Yeah, completely.
I
free
must have
damage.
misunderstood the stream then, because I understood it that it doesn't count as one of your FR uses.
It
But
doesn't
no one
count-
corrected you in chat, so
It doesn't.
I guess it
count
does.
It doesn't count as one of your force time turns. Like how you have the 10 turns. It doesn't count as one of those.
Yeah.
But it does use one of your skill usages of the force, I believe.
So your force button can only be pressed once more after you've
Correct.
echoed.
Yes. Here's actually a question that I've been wondering. Chat, can you clarify this? Can a character hypothetically use both of their force time usages as echoes in the same force time, or are you only allowed like if I?
Yes.
Oh, cool. So so you could just echo twice in one force time. That sounds strong.
Yeah,
Wow.
it also makes FRs like Aeriths or something, or Aerith, Pinello, etc. really strong, because you can just push the button twice and just get a shit ton of percentage for free without
Oh my
taking
God,
up turns.
They free turn it and everything. Dang. Yeah, no, I can see that being. Yeah, so it looks. I mean, we knew it was going to be good. Everyone's been talking about like, oh, echoes are coming. Oh, echoes. That so and so. Don't pull for so and so right now because echoes are right around the corner. I mean, yeah, it sounds pretty strong. It feels like the BT
It
plus.
doesn't let you. Go ahead, Bart.
Nothing. I'm just talking. You say something better.
Oh. I don't know if I can. Multiracial line said BT phase doesn't let you echo. So if you're doing one of those blow up force times, you burst. I guess that makes sense. You wouldn't be able to. I guess using your force time in that burst or your force attack in that burst
Yeah.
just does the force of time attack like normal. I guess.
Exactly. Yeah,
Is
it
what
doesn't
we're saying?
function as an echo.
Okay.
It just functions as a regular.
Yeah, that would probably be too strong anyway.
Yeah. Although, on the bright side, at least, I'm assuming it doesn't use up one of the 2 FR usages like it currently doesn't. So.
Oh yeah, sure.
So
Yeah.
it's just free stuff. But yeah. Also, howdy, Cell from Tom Brady Troop in the chat. Good to see you, friend. I look forward to you clarifying any misinformation or mistakes that we make over the course of the stream, because there probably will be some, but that's okay. Also,
No, we don't make
fellow
mistakes.
enjoyers, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. We don't make mistakes. If we say anything that's false, it's just an intentional lie.
Oh yeah, no, it's a misdirection and
Subterfuge.
subterfuge. Exactly. Thank you. There we go. That's what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat and in the Discord, how are we gonna tackle this here fake transcendence fight? You know, Lion already called for the Golbez, which we can do. Just it's an option.
Yeah, I like Golbez.
We got the Golbez here.
We're gonna do it with no FR.
Just no FR.
No FR.
Just no FR. Christ.
No dark FR user.
Oh, that's a very, very different condition.
Yeah, I mean it's based. That's
Wait.
okay. So
No, that's not what I meant. What is the thing that makes them not hit? Oh, I know. No self-hurters.
okay. Yeah, no.
Do
no
the fight
self-harm.
without any
self-harm.
self-hurters.
That's
Any self-hurters.
yeah, no self-hurting. No
Yeah, this is
I
a-
mean, it is worth. You know,
I'm
we
not
don't
gonna
believe,
that's true.
we do not endorse self-harm on the live stream.
I'm not gonna-
It's self-care. And
So anyway, how can you do it without?
it's literally impossible. It is not. Okay, no, it's fine. It'll be fine. Oh,
Uh,
that's actually a fun one. This is a self-harm character, but he does. I do kind of like. the pick.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
okay,
do-
that's a great
so
choice.
We're cool with that. Okay, good. All right.
Lude,
Pick up my-
Golbez,
pick up
and
this
now-
thing. 2 days away from being able to refund this terrible spear. Okay.
Spear's great.
Or Anea.
I haven't dismantled mine in all of Shinryu.
Oh, no, spear's
King-
great. A level 0 spear is not great.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Uh,
Fair.
Yeah, I did that thing where I built a bunch of extra ones because I thought that I wouldn't have any more, and now I'm sitting on enough to make almost enough like a good weapon, and I'm wishing I didn't have all these dumb 0 to 5s. All right, so for our last slot, Treevoid saying Arnea.
No, I think he was saying Arnea because of the spear.
Oh, the spear. Gotcha. Yeah, no, spear's fine. I have no problem with spears.
Bring Dorgan.
Does Dorgan,
yeah.
Does Dorgan have a stacked buff? I think he does.
Why do you need a stack up?
That's the condition for. Oh right, he has an FR. Duh. They don't lock out. No, they don't lock out elements, do they? What do these guys do again?
Oh, the Transcendence.
Oh, the transcendence.
They
doesn't-
do.
They have a brave damage resist, but like it's
Okay,
not
it's-
like you hit ones.
70%. Oh my god. Haven't seen numbers like that since.
I know because I brought Camlin on here.
You did.
Jesus.
There's a blast from the past. Remember that guy? Remember that guy that I totally built and then just never goddamn used ever?
Dude, Paralysis is so good in this fight. Like,
Wait a second. Paralysis. Hold the phone. I forgot
Yeah,
about paralysis.
Fasoya's great here.
I mean,
I used Fasoya in the Dare to Defy version. No, Agrius. Take out Golbez. We don't need Golbez.
what do we think about that, folks? Actually, that kind of works because right now Golbez and Fasoya are kind of, or Golbez and Dorgan are kind of staring at each other like, sup. All right, so what do we think of this team, ladies and gentlemen? Do you like this team overall? It's kind of a weird one. Like, I'm not really sure what Lude's doing here at this point. Like, I'm just looking at him like, what's your deal?
Just making people be hurt.
Huh?
It makes people be hurt. He hurt himself, so then they won't do their stuff.
He do hurt himself.
He do.
He do hurt himself. Okay.
That's how the fight go.
I feel like this is gonna. Okay, well, this will be interesting. It'll be fun. And there's an extra FR. Sorry, I didn't expect to beat this fight in less than 1 FR. That's not true, actually. All right. Oh god, this reordered itself. Sorry. Postmaster. There we go. Let's get that Fujin call up in here, because of course Will of RBK. Why is the scroll
Bye,
so
Ron
slowly?
Late.
What, did Raw just disappear again?
Yeah, it's disconnected.
Oh my
Call.
god, what the heck? What in the 7 hex? Where? Am I missing something here? Where's
What
that
in the
located?
7x?
I mean, I am sad not bringing Golbez, but I think we do need a second FR here for bringing Mute as our guy. Alright, let's see. We probably don't need the this here. I feel like we probably need some way to survive their force attack if they are going to do a force attack.
Yeah, calls.
Yeah. No, I'm just as far as calls go.
Bring Wall Call.
Wall call's good, yeah. It's just, this team
Or
feels
9
so...
call.
Hey, the spicy 9 call. There we go. There's something.
Everything is.
You're not gonna see their force attack with this team, are you?
I mean, it's hard to say because I actually think its damage is kind of on the low side.
Dorgan does damage, bro.
Dorgan does damage, so I'm relying on Dorgan to do damage. Let's see, what was I gonna say? Where is the other call I want? I think I need 9 call. We do a Reno call? I don't know. What? There's
That's their
something-
call.
Setzer call. I like Setzer call. Let's do Setzer call. 2 defensive calls or? Sorry, this is.
I'm trying to think how it works. Round 1 is 3 of them, and you just have to kill them at the same time, or get them under 50 at the same time, and they don't really do anything. Right on their turns, they. And then second one is 2 of them, and they counter everything you do until you. How do you make them stop countering? With this team, you kind of want them to counter, right?
You hit their force weakness.
Okay. So I mean, you're going to be just letting them counter every time. I don't know.
I mean, unless
That'll work. Will that work?
Unless we bring. Hold on, where is it? The spicy Zonde call with Lude call, or with Lude FR in order to cancel their FR or their force effect.
Will that work?
I think it technically
Could
would.
possibly.
I don't know if it's worth it. I think it probably isn't worth it. Oh, melee. Never mind. Okay, it doesn't work. Melee break damage. Okay, well that was.
That's what.
For half a second, I was excited. Never again. All right.
That's what happens when you get excited.
Yeah, just disappointment all the way down. All right, we ready to roll with this? We think this is good.
Yeah, you got a good team now.
Put this over here. This is fine. Yeah, this is good. Oh god, I am so ready. This is not going to go well. Sorry.
Probably not, but
Sorry, MF. No zombie.
Yeah, no, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be great.
that's show business, baby.
That is show business, baby. All right. So how do we do? So you guys are going to have to carry the conversation because I forget how to English good.
Do you guys watch The Last of Us? It's a show. Next week.
It is a show that is true.
Oh, man, I'm
Google.
I'm worried that the summon's just gonna like destroy all my stuff, you know.
The what now?
You remember how your computer gets all like super chuggy when you go
Oh,
with
yeah.
summon? I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen for me,
Yeah, do that.
and it's just gonna be really fun for all of us.
It'll be fine.
Just absolutely outstanding. Man,
That's a problem for future us.
that is a problem for future us. We don't care about that business right now.
No, we're just watching Lou do his thing. How do you say his name?
Clegg?
Dude.
Clegg.
Yeah, the way Bart says it is just so bad.
It's so bad. Shoutouts to Default Gavilan, who's currently taking a break from the game.
Oh, God, Quickgate sucks, man.
I know. I felt the same way. I think he's still playing. He's just like taking a break from uploading. But
That's how they get you, man.
I know. It's just that's how they get you. Also,
How they fucking get you, dude.
the back-to-back. I haven't actually used Oregon in a hot second, and I forgot how cool and awesome he is.
He's so cool. He's so
Absolutely
good.
no character. He's just his character's I'm Bart's dad, but cool
Yeah.
as hell.
He got a good kit for somebody who doesn't really do anything in his own game.
I know, right? Let me see here. Do these guys do things? I don't know. Does this?
Yeah, it's like if they gave Braska a good kit.
Why do you do that? Why do you antagonize me on Monday night? Monday nights are my special night. Monday nights are my special personal night to enjoy time and enjoy things that I like. And you always come at me with this misinformation. Final Fantasy IX does not scale to enemy level. Braska is...
I never claimed that. Hold up.
Braska is incredibly central. Is that the word I'm looking for? Central?
Central?
Probably
Integral.
not the word you're looking for, because I don't think
That's not a word. Integral. He's integral to the plot. You have to have...
integral is probably the word you're looking for.
For the record, if
That's
anyone
better.
votes yes on this fight, they're going to be in for a rude awakening. Or for that.
Wait, do we... Is there a rule? Oh, it says can wall perfect.
Exactly.
I'm not battling. Oh yeah, I should make that statement here and now. If something goes wrong and somehow there's a death here, I would like to make it very abundantly clear that I would never die to this fight. This is Bl'Artagnan doing his best. So
Just
if anything
absolutely.
goes sideways,
Let me see here. What do we want to do?
oh, if these guys can be hit with the faded Molly, then you're good. I guess.
Yeah, no. We are good, because like we hit him with the faded molly, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, they can't do nothing.
Yeah,
can't.
so
nothing doing.
another cool thing with paralysis in this fight that we'll see later on is in wave 2, they just don't counter if they're paralyzed.
Oh yeah, I remember. I found that
Oh
out. That was awesome.
yeah. We created the coolest, best team ever to do this fight.
It's
Why don't you guys do that for me? All you guys do for me is try to make me lose and die. And giggle.
To be fair, we don't have to do much for that.
Okay.
That's-
I'm about to take my AirPods out.
we want to go here.
So if they're under, we haven't really talked about this fight at all, obviously.
No.
But this first phase, you don't have to get them to 0, right, Bart? Just get them to 40.
You gotta get him 40, yeah.
But they have to get under 50 at the same time, right? Or they have to get under 50 before one of them hits 40, or they will actually revive the one that died,
Correct.
and he'll come back at full health,
Yes.
right?
That is correct, Mundo. Ooh, I should have done something spicy there when I forgot to. I was going to use Set's Recall because they have a Brave Shield, but then I forgot. Oh, that's scary. That's a lot of Brave. They got a lot of Brave there. What the heck?
Yeah, they be doing that sometimes.
I know, they do be doing that. What? Let me see. Look at this. Oh man, it didn't even break? What the hell? What in the 7 hells is all I have to say about that. Boy. You know what I'm kind of hoping comes up? Oh, here it is. Ta-da, debuff immunity. Yay.
No,
Isn't that cool? That was cool, right? That was like a cool thing.
we take the debuff.
Yeah, Agrius
What?
has personal debuff immunity, so she didn't get
Oh.
debuff.
Agrius has personal debuff immunity. I don't know how the
She's had
mascot
personal
of the-
debuff immunity since her LD, yeah.
I don't know how the mascot of the live stream works.
Yeah.
Who saw that coming?
Shocked.
Yeah, who saw that coming? I'm just kidding. I knew all along. It was a bit. Gotcha.
Got him
You guys
right
feel
there.
silly.
All right. You know who? I knew I forgot to do something. God, I'm so good at this game.
What has happened?
I forgot to use the who'chamacallit, the shoot. Can't believe I have to do this now. I forgot to press the Fusion call, so we're gonna be missing out on a whole bunch of damage and stuff. We might even have to use Leeds FR at some point.
Hell yeah.
It's fun. It's fun and exciting. Yeah, we want to see it.
Yeah.
Make it work.
Content we're here
people-
for.
The people want to see the Lewd FR.
That's show business, baby. None of these clowns built fluid because his name's not Tifa. So they don't know what it looks like. What does it do?
Lead FR? It's, I mean, it's pretty great. It's like one of them good generic FRs. Gives you like a nice 60%.
I don't know if I'd call it generic, but...
Love the good.
I guess, yeah, you know, that's actually a good point. Everyone was like, oh, it's a generic FR when it came out, but I was like, it actually kind of isn't at all. It's pretty specific. Is it too late for me to just bust out that Fujin Call now? Is it just 5%? I think, yeah, you know what, let's do it. We're gonna get countered so bad. Whatever. YOLO. 5%. Alright, buddy. Go ahead. Hey, Grace, come here and like help us because this sucks.
Valiant, I used a Camlin here because keeps him paralyzed very easily.
I believe it. Why is they? Oh, right, his EX. That's why. Dang, Dorgan's really cool though.
Dorgan is so sick.
Are you guys seeing how cool Dorgan is? Like, Jesus, what a cool character who has no character.
What a cool dude.
I just need to see real quick. Do we get to find out if counter flatten is a magic attack? I'm assuming it's not. You know what? This is taking too long. We don't have this kind of time. That's all right. We're just doing this instead. Dorgan, do your thing. Yeah, you're not black.
Holy shit.
Bl'Artagnan with the raw life energy. Let's go, folks. Just flows through you.
Just dumb, absolute
toxicity.
Dumb heads.
Dude. 77. Oh, wait, 73% already. All right, so we didn't talk about this wave. What does this wave do, folks?
It done counter us.
Counters.
It done do the counters.
So it'll counter you if you do what? What makes it counter? Everything, right?
Yeah, if you hit them before, until it's only cancelled by hitting their force weakness.
That's what made, what's his name good here? Gladio. Gladio's great here. Yep. A lot of people use Gladio. Not me, though. Doesn't work for me.
I mean, definitely any kind of counter unit. Get a ton of mileage off of those.
Love the counter tank.
All you edge fans, all you,
Go ahead.
Fan.
Sorry, it's really cool.
Honestly, I'm not exaggerating. I'm gonna use Dorgan in something. So like right now, because I liked him when he came out, and I built him, and I was like, this is cool. I like his little thing. Like, you know, that's the first, you know, guy, a gimmick that does that. I like it. Have not touched him since. I do not think I've used him once. I didn't use him in Dare to Defy. Maybe I did. I don't know. But yeah, he's got some cool. He's got some cool like forms.
By the way,
what is it called?
These guys have so many goddamn turns.
Oh, they're really good.
They're really fast. I don't like how fast they are. I kind of want to summon. I don't like how fast they are. They're very fast, and I hate it. Do we care? Are we supposed to save the summon for the last dude? Is that like a thing?
No. You could save it to do. Oh, you brought Odin. No, I don't think you need to save it for the last dude, but you also would be throwing away a bunch of damage. Does Odin do damage? Like, he doesn't do as much as
not his brothers because it's split, but like
his brothers, yeah.
I mean, you don't
want to die, and also the last guy is easier to handle because he's just one guy, so you can like much easier.
Yeah,
you know,
they take so many turns, and Aggrace can't paralyze him forever. At some point, they're just gonna like get a bunch of Brave and then kill Dorgan, and I'm gonna be really sad because he's really cool and he's already died once. So like,
yeah, don't be the dude who killed Dorgan.
I'm not gonna be the dude who killed Dorgan. We're summoning right now. These guys are going down. I wonder. You don't think? Of course.
The re-break from the summon.
Damn it! I know Caius's thing doesn't either, and it's like the lamest shit.
It should.
You're like, all right, Caius call. Gonna use the Caius call tech to make Dorgan like the greatest unit ever, and then it just doesn't do anything, and you're like, what's Caius even here for? What's the point? What's this guy's deal? If he can't enable Dorgan, what's the point? Anyway, where were we? I think we were like, I don't know, pressing Crimson Ring. That seems like a good level.
Yeah. All of Lead's buttons are good.
Yeah.
I think Lead's an awesome unit.
He
I
is.
wish I had his FR.
Maybe if you believed in yourself, you would have his FR.
Actually, wait, I think I do have his FR. Do I have his FR?
We got to that point, haven't we? I keep seeing like characters in my thing, and I'm like, oh shit, they not only got an FR, but I blued it. I completely forget about characters all the time now. We're at that point of the FR era.
Yeah.
Okay, I do not have his FR. Oh, I thought I did. Well, it's that I pulled with tickets on a lot of like random FR banners, so I just have a bunch of FRs that I have no intention of ever building. So it's like very possible that I just have his FR.
Just not built yet.
Yeah, like I'm only missing like a handful of FRs. I just haven't built all the shit ones.
Well, that's the thing about Echoes, right? That was a conversation they were having in TCC today. You can, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but you could bring, like for me, I have Terra FR, but I have not, I haven't built it at all. It's base form. If I bring Terra with Garnet, and I have them both, I do both their Echo boards, I guess, up till the point that the FR Echo passive comes up, then I could use Terra FR in Garnet's force time, and it would do like the big boost without without taking a turn from the FR turn or the force time, right?
Yeah, you can use not fully built FRs, but you're still missing out on a lot by not fully building the FR.
Can I just say, by the way, I've always really loved how Agrius can actually do a little turn jumping with the skill 1, like just to get what you need for that paralyze and stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Agrius
really
is good.
Agrius'
She's actually good.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta use the free thing there, right? Yeah, I'll press this button. I'm having a great time pressing buttons right now. I don't know about you.
That's the best part about this game.
I know. I don't want to speak for
Just
everyone.
hitting buttons, dude.
Just having fun out here.
Ivan.
You see a vibing, hitting buttons. It's like I said in that rant last week. I need to be hitting buttons, man.
You just gotta be.
Especially with him. Dorgan buttons all do cool shit, so.
I'm super into the Dorgan buttons.
I could build Dorgan's FR.
Oh, I mean, Dorgan could be the new
Hey.
Lifestream, just saying. Like, he's really cool. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing how cool he is right now?
Yeah. And me and Bart already have him blued and blued. I call that a double blue. So.
Very creative name.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
so
you.
yeah, I have, let's see, how many unbuilt FRs do I have? Man, I have some shit FRs. I just saw my Arden, it's like, oh.
So we should probably talk about why I'm crushing this fight. Beside the fact that my team building's immaculate, Dorgan's really cool, and Agrius is dope.
That's why.
Well, it's because they took away the one thing from the Transcends fight I found that was like kind of mechanically interesting and taxing.
Yeah. The DC version is much easier.
It's just they lost their. The description even says they still do it, but they lost their like the 7% bonus they get onto their gauge every time that they act, or every time you act.
Yeah. So their force time is like it's hard to avoid in Transcendence, but in D2D they rarely get it, right?
Yeah, it made it really kind of. Oh god, I forgot about that part. Hold on, let's just go ahead and like. Oh, you're not the one with. Who is Setzer? Agrius is Setzer. Save us, Agrius, save us. Give us the X. Sorry, what was I got scared by the fact that Dorgan didn't get a break and it wasn't really cool. What were we talking about?
Honestly, don't remember. Oh, maybe Dorgan being the new
This
mascot.
one being much easier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, the fight is much easier. I found because they don't get their they aren't getting that constant force attack. Because the force time is when they're scary. Because it's the force time is when they get the whole like oh your health is too high, we kill you kind of mechanic.
Yeah. You don't hurt yourself, so we're gonna hurt you for you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Except hurt
like,
here means just kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna
real
kill
bad.
you.
Hurt you to death.
We're gonna. Yeah, which is the worst way to be hurt
Yeah.
in this game or in anything really.
I think we still want to use the Dorgan because that'll be really cool and awesome. And Dorgan's really cool. So we're gonna keep using Dorgan.
Yeah, and you're on the last phase now. So the last phase does what? Because I don't know.
It gets a big ass Brave Shield, I gotta say. My goodness.
Oh yeah,
It also gets a lot of Brave and HP damage resist.
Oh yeah, it does.
It has
doesn't
like 80% HP damage resist, I think.
80%. My goodness, that is a lot of HP damage resist.
I mean, it is, but it isn't, right? Like,
I mean, you know.
we've already
it's a lot more than 0.
Well, if you think of like Pandemonium Spirit as people were punching through 350% or whatever.
That's true. Boy, I can't wait.
So is it a lot by modern standards? Like 8% HP damage up is not hard to come by in this era.
We are running with a lot of HP damage up in this party because I got a couple of cool blue supports hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Is this 3 attacks? 3 attacks. Wait, no, it's 4 attacks. Why? What happened? Who with that? Yes. Yeah. There we go. Got him. Agris in single target feels a little bit sketch, but we'll make it work.
I mean, so does Dorgan in single target, right?
But he's really cool though, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it definitely has weakness to single target, where there's just less breaks to get.
Yeah, I know.
More breaks is gooder.
Yeah, more breaks
for him.
That's why the first 2 waves were so awesome.
Yeah, they were gooder. They were gooder than this.
Yeah, they were good. This wave is like just kind of, I wouldn't say gooder. It's like it's okay. It'll be fine.
It's worse.
It is worse though. I guess we want. I don't know. No, Agris.
Well, I guess while we're talking about this fight, we can also talk about the characters that came with this fight.
Do we have to?
We got 2 characters got updated on this banner.
Oh my God, they did, didn't they? Jesus Lord.
That's amazing.
The mad lads, the absolute maniacs.
So we got
Cloud got like some stuff, didn't he?
Cloud got a pretty nifty rework.
I mean, I gotta be real with you. I haven't cared about Cloud since John Belmont stopped uploading videos. So.
God, Critgate is the worst, man.
Critgate really is the worst, and I hate it.
Well,
is Cloud good now? Again?
he's decent.
He do
Maybe
damage
team
now?
tonight. So mostly he just got a couple more dumps, and his LD is instant turn rate. I don't know if it was before or not.
No. Sure. Well, it didn't matter because it delays everybody by 2 turns, right?
Yeah, but now you can just like spam 4 of them in a row if you need to. You shouldn't, but you can.
Cell asked if Cloud is decent with a big D. Cloud is decent with a lowercase d. Kuja, as the Tomberry Troop infographic surmised, is decent with a capital D.
Crash.
No, he's decent with a capital D. I really wish my computer worked tonight so I could have showed everyone the power of Kuja. But it wasn't to be. It simply wasn't to be.
We are definitely going to have to use at least 1, maybe 2 more FRs in this, which is making me pretty nervous. I will level with you.
Fine.
I definitely thought this was going to go a little bit different because, as you can see there, Lude is healing himself real good. And I definitely used all of my LDs already, so I might actually just be dead. Dead?
Are we dead? Are we dead?
I think I might be dead.
Oh, he's hurt. He's,
They might have me dead to rights, possibly. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. You know, it ain't over till it's over, as they say. But
no, you'll get another force time before he will, because it's not transcendence. It's the Dare to Defy one. So you'll go faster than him.
Well,
is everybody force enhanced 30?
They are.
Oh, yeah, you're good. You're gonna get there.
Okay, because my big worry here is that I'd need 2 more force times possibly, because my prediction is that Lude's force is not going to go super exciting for us. We'll see. I mean, you can place your bets on whether that is the case, but we'll see.
It will be super exciting because it's Lude. Clued.
You gotta believe. You gotta believe. But yeah,
Speaking of Clued, Have you seen the Banshees of Inisherin? Inisherin?
I have not personally.
Well, you don't get it then.
No, I won't. I'd like to. It sounds neat, but
Well,
I don't feel
no, poo-poo on you. It's just Irish. They're all Irish, and they got a bunch of names like Clud. I don't think anybody's name is Clud, but you know,
Could be.
it's the same.
Could be.
It could be if their mum. If their mum called them, I'm not gonna do accents.
What they're at?
If Bart's got the controls tonight, I'm not gonna do the accents. But Phil did say under 50% he'll start out. I can't see what it says because there's a pin on it. Outgaining you if it keeps up. Oh.
What? Why is he? Oh, does
It'll outgain you under 50 maybe. I don't know what he means.
Yeah, enemies get higher. Their force gauge charges faster the lower their health is.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So they'll start catching up to you once you get the health
that
below
doesn't seem
50%.
fair. I don't like that at all. You stop that right now. You stop charging that.
Just
that
kill
gauge.
Oh, you know, do AAs. Yeah, you should hit AA. AA will be good.
No, you wait for force time for those.
You know, Raw, you weren't.
Don't wait.
You've been saying for years that some Maggie is actively working against you. I'm starting to wonder if maybe there's something to that.
I told you there's something to that. Absolutely.
No, Rod just likes pushing his AAs during force time. It's like...
It's a valid strategy.
is it though?
Yes, don't waste all. You only get a couple different AA usage. You get like most of the time you get 2, and you don't want to waste an AA when you're not in force time.
So let's see if we can make this work. Oh wait. Okay, well, this is gonna get real awkward real fast. I'm a little nervous about what I just did.
Anyways, we talked about Cloud, but
Do we have to talk about the other one? Do we have to?
there were 2 characters who got updated. One of them you got an FR and a BT.
It's mainly Cloud though, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's the... They put him on the icon for the app for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
Why don't they change that every now and then? Give a little bit of you know, shine to maybe like a Squall even, like a Lightning, other start dash people. Maybe even a Zidane.
Are you kidding me?
What has happened?
You see this? You see this?
I do see that.
You see what we're dealing with here?
99.5%, yeah, perfect.
He's gonna lose his LD buff during force time. God damn it all.
No joke. Hit your AA.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad that this happened to me. Alright, well, it's not like he was doing damage. All my precious HP damage buffs. Damn it all. This is what I get for blowing my load early.
Good God, Lord, is that
God damn it all. Alright, Dorgan, do cool things. There we go. Look at how cool he is. Jesus Christ. I feel better when Dorgan does that.
Look at all that damage.
So much damage. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and hit that cool Dorgan LD. At least one of us is gonna have our LD buff up. Alright, we got one more Divine Ruination. Do I want to use it now? I don't really think I want to use it. I don't know about this, but why not? Oh yeah, we do want Agris to take because she actually has a stack buff, so she actually gets the new bonus, which Dorgan's not getting.
True.
Damn it all. Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna
What are we
gonna
gonna do when he goes into force time?
Oh, I'm gonna die. Definitely gonna die. Gonna explode.
That's good.
It's gonna be horrific, horrendous.
Entertainment for the people. That's what they're here for.
That's exactly what.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
Sometimes it do be like
We
that.
needed you to fill the raw life role tonight, and I think you're doing an excellent job.
I am basically just doing the raw life thing now. Does Lewd hurt himself, Treevoid? Does he? Are you sure about that? Because I'm not convinced that this boy actually hurts himself. I think he took what we said earlier about like taking care of yourself to heart, and it made me very nervous.
I mean, he damages himself. He has the whole thing where like he heals himself based on HP damage.
Yeah,
So.
I think you need his LD in order to get him into the range you need, perhaps. Skill 1's not going to do it. He just heals too much, and it goes really great for me. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh yeah. This isn't going to go. This isn't going to go well at all. This is going to be bad for me. Oh no. Let's see. Okay. If I go.
Have you tried bursting?
Oh yeah, I should press the burst button on the character with the burst that I'm running on this burst comp team.
Yeah, Dorgan has a burst.
It was a joke because
he will have had a burst eventually. So Lou,
Dorgan gets a burst.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
The way to make Lou FR work is you have to surround him with the best characters in the game, and I did that by putting Dorgan next to him. I'm not convinced that our good friend Agrius is the character I needed in order to get us across the finish line here.
Are we dead?
I think we might just be dead because I used all my
No.
abilities.
But it's not over till it's over, though. Is the thing.
I think it is gonna be over in a moment. Just give it like 3 to 4 turns. I am gonna fight against the dying of the light, of course. Let me see here. This is.
We'll see how close we can get. For
That's 4. This is 5, right? Okay, 5. If only I'd brought Golbez, it would have changed everything. He would have definitely helped us where Agrius failed. So yeah.
And I had a burst.
I mean, they can't kill you with their counter. Well, the counter if they don't gain any brave from it. Keep them frozen.
Well, isn't it a set to KO kind of deal?
No, I'm talking about the phase 2 that you paralyze them through.
Oh yeah. No, that would have. Well,
Freeze their brave. Easy.
Gotta freeze the brave. There we go. Great, cool. Good job, Luke. Good job. You know what? We're gonna go out with style here. This is the coolest move we could possibly use in this situation, so here it goes. Well, folks, it's been an honor.
Are you dead?
We did.
Yes.
Well, here we are. I'm not doing it. It's not.
The will of raw life.
It's not worth it.
Go business, baby.
Sorry, guys. I thought we could do it, but any
No gem
questions?
revive for the fans.
No gem revive for the fans. I was tempted to, but I didn't want to sit through another shitty loot force time. Wait, does gem revising give you back like all your force excuses too?
I have no idea. Ask
Well,
Roll.
believe it or not, I don't know either, which is crazy.
That's surprising.
Yeah, I haven't gym revived lately.
So, okay, we have Dark Knight Cecil also happened. Before we go to that, we should probably, I guess, do this fight too. See if we can go 2-0 on these fights.
What's the 0-2?
I gotta say,
sorry,
got some
what?
bad
Sorry,
news for
did
you about
wanna
that one.
Did you want to say that again?
You were
I didn't
batting-
hear you. What was that? You want to repeat that?
You're not batting 1,000.
I'm not sure I understand. Something didn't quite seem right about the words you just said. You might want to get something checked out.
You're batting .100.
That seems mathematically really good right now. So, who are we going to use to beat these Krakens up?
Dude, the bosses are the Krakens again?
Yeah, they're the
Are they the
Krakens.
steampunk ones?
No, the crummy fat ones.
Oh, they're from Final Fantasy IX, from Memoria. I haven't.
Final
Well, that
Fantasy
makes sense
One.
because it's Kuja's event, so it makes sense. Actually,
I saw a Strago.
Kraken is from Final Fantasy 1. You've
They
played
stole
the
it.
game raw.
they stole it from Final Fantasy.
Just like they stole Garland. Get the Strago here. So who else do we pair with our good friend Strago? Strago.
I don't know what they do, so I can't help.
Fortune.
Probably need to do a holy enchantment, right? Cecil,
I can bring Cecil.
the best holy. The best holy enchanter.
The best
Is your
holy
people
enchanter and the best.
green?
Wait, but Theodore exists.
Who?
Yeah, Theodore is the
The best
poor
one.
man's Cecil. He's the poor man's Cecil.
Alright, we got that Paladin Cecil, we got that Strago, and I saw a spicy one. Let's see if we can make that happen. I like that idea. I like that suggestion, MF. I like that. So what do you think about this? What do you think about this? What do you think about these apples right here?
No. Ugh.
What about
Oh,
this?
big fan.
What do you think about this really good team that we've constructed?
I don't
Huge
like
fan.
her.
What?
I don't like her kit. It feels bad every time. I just don't
She's
like
so
it.
fun to use. What is wrong with you?
I don't like it. I like to press buttons that do big damage.
I mean, she.
I say,
You know my phrase has always been, why press many buttons when few buttons do trick? And with Ram, it just feels like you're pressing buttons that don't do the trick. Like, I know that she's good. I know that she works, but it just makes me feel bad. You know, I like huge damage buttons. Like, I don't know, Kuja LD. Fat stacks.
oh, are we starting this already? Should we talk
Are
about
you?
Cecil first?
Dessel good. Dessel is fine, except for the fact that his numbers are not spectacular, and you have to work really hard to make them work because of his whole HP mechanic thing. That said, he's really helpful in that fight we just lost.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Yeah, so Dark Knight Cecil got an FR and a BT. BT's kind of cool. I like the concept of it, even if perhaps the actual scaling of the HP poison effect's not amazing.
Should scale with force time, first off. Fuck XDeath. I don't care about his. Diesel deserves better. Diesel should have scaling and force time. That's just how I feel about the matter.
I think I use Luna Freya Call on Strago. Oh no, I'm not using Luna Freya Call on Strago. That's dumb. But I think the cooler thing to do is I'm going to put Luna Freya Call on the one for Trust Paladin Cecil. Yeah, I think Paladin Cecil with the Luna Freya Call, and we're going to set up a Strago FR. You see where we're going with that? Damn.
No.
Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Just you wait. It's gonna be. I'm so good at this game. I'm very smart and talented, and also very handsome. But you're just gonna have to take my word for that.
Clip this, and then clip him dying to the end, because then you'll taste a little bit of the pain.
Don't you
A
dare.
little bit of the pain of what my life is like every Monday when I come through here and suffer at the hands of these chatters.
Whoever's out there, don't you dare. I guess let's finish up with the Cyan Call on Rem, because having her have to take the last force time would suck.
Well, hold on now.
Hold on. Hold
Yeah,
on.
actually,
My arch nemesis, my arch nemesis, Samegi, is fucking dead set on Cyan Call being not good anymore, and I hate it.
okay, let's think about this.
Okay.
You're talking
No.
about you don't want Rem to take the last turn of force time.
Yeah.
But hear me out on this. Her LD is pretty strong, right? It's 4 dumps.
Mhm.
It picks the gauge up, and then afterwards she does her 2 dump follow up.
All right. So, it's 6 dumps I can mess around with. All right, fine. Rem, you get to
6
stay.
dumps with a little extra force gauge on top of it.
Rem gets to stay. Is the takeaway that I'm getting from that.
Is that really that much worse than Cyan Call?
Yeah, Cyan Call does the
main thing is
green
just,
numbers.
Just like, okay, well, what else do I do? Just bring like some generic, dumbass, like 4-turn, 20% HP damage up call? Do I bring Saz Call? Do I bring Rain's Call and have Pestle launch during his unimpressive BT phase, which I'm really looking forward to, by the way. We could bring Sephiroth Call because it looks cool. Barrett Call because who doesn't love Barrett?
I love that.
Barrett's great. I should probably
I love
build,
that.
we could bring Fusoya Call, just, I don't know, right there.
Hate Sith Call.
Why though? Like, to what end?
Because we used to always bring it to every fight.
Oh, you're right. We did use.
Who's we?
Just everybody. That was the number 1 best call. Remember?
It was a very good call.
Everybody loved it.
Alright.
You know what? Sorry. Now, Multiracial Line's been very active and helpful in the chat tonight. I'm gonna throw him a bone. We're gonna bring the Seymour Call because I know he's a big fan. Sorry.
Say more, call baby.
There we go. I think that's... Or... Hold on. Nope. I just got it. I just figured it out. I'm really smart. I figured it out. We're gonna bring a selfie call. You know why?
Why?
We're gonna drop Aura. The buff start. We're gonna put Aura on the team before the Force time, so Strago gets more EXs.
Does it actually affect how many EXs he gets?
I have no idea. I haven't run the numbers, but we're gonna do it live. Also, I'm so sorry, Lion. I had this. I was gonna do Seymour, and then I was like, actually, wait a second. This. I always use Seymour. I never use selfies. So let's do this. Please forgive me.
Damn. Dated.
All right, here we go. This is definitely gonna work. Oh, I could have given Enacro my unique ultimate weapon. Damn. That LD call is gonna hit for even less damage. Now let's see how this goes. What? No. You're not supposed to go first. Assholes. Okay. Let's see. What are we doing here? We're gonna just go ahead and totally mess up the break order. Wow, that was... Oh my god, you know what I just did? I completely forgot that these doofuses resist all elements, don't they?
You don't have any elements, though, do you? Or what call did you use?
I used the turn Strago into an actual character for this fight call. Are we scared of that? No, we're not scared of that. Do Strago things. Look at this sweet damage. Sweet old man damage. That's like Kuja level damage right there.
No.
Low bar.
No. It's not. It's not good. It's not as good as Kuja.
Okay, so I guess we can talk about Kuja, right?
Your funeral.
Kuja got an FR here, and he sucks ass.
Okay, let me sit up in my chair. Okay. He sucks ass, is the take.
Correct.
You just go ahead. I'll let you, here, I'll hand you a shovel, let you dig your own grave. Go ahead. You talk about Kuja. Why does he suck so much ass? What does that mean?
Well, he doesn't do any damage.
Bullshit.
Did you have anything to add to that, or are you just...
No, I'm just heckling you. He does damage.
How much damage?
I've seen him do some damage. I've seen him, you press the button, he doesn't, he'll do all the damage. He will put Brave into his Brave pool and drop that Brave in the form of damage on the enemy. So, you're just sounding silly now, but keep going, I guess.
I mean, he is not the most damaging BT unit of this month. I would say he's probably last of the BTFRs we got this month. He definitely does less damage than Pinello. He definitely does less damage than Ash.
Well, he didn't get his BT right now. That's unfair.
He does have a cool hat.
Nah, it's pay to win bullshit.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Damn.
So Kuja is the Tom Berry Troop infographic. I forget how they worded it, but they basically said because he's so decent with a capital D, it may not be a wow factor for the people who are just looking for amazing only. And that's it. We get so many shitty characters in this game, and people let them slide. And like, oh, they're okay. I don't know if they're a favorite pull. But then Kuja, because he has a BT, which, by the way, he's not. He shouldn't be compared to Ash and Cecil and Pinello because they just got BT for the first time. This is their BT debut. Yeah, but Kuja's had his BT for a while, so it's not fair to put him up with them. But listen, he does stuff well. Not great,
What?
but he brings a lot more than these shitty characters that are pure damage, but their damage isn't that great or isn't like game breaking. Straga, and he does stuff that other units don't do. He does have support. He is. I mean, technically, he's technically a support unit. First off, okay. I don't know his totals, but like 65 attack. Right?
You don't know his totals, so you're gonna list off his totals.
Yeah, off the top of my head, I would say maybe like 65 attack. I'm gonna zoom in here. 20 Embrave, maybe. Is it like 20? Yeah, I'm gonna say 20 Embrave. What would speed be? Maybe like it's a plus 15. Overflow, stolen in parentheses in my head, plus 20%. Holy Enchant, elemental weakness damage plus 20%, and then HP damage plus 20%. Should be brave cap damage, but what are we doing? He's fine. Look, he's a support who brings some auras, and then he also has damage.
But his support for a support is terrible, and his damage for a damage dealer is terrible. He's not good at either of those things.
Wait, how about this? Let me flip the whole script on you. His damage for a support
is still pretty bad.
Good, and
no,
his
it's
support,
not.
And his support for a DPS is pretty good. Hey,
also not. Like, you know what DPS has way more support than Kuja? Renoa.
Well, see, okay, perfect example of why this community is the worst. Yes, Kuja is worse than Renoa. Fine. Yes, Kuja is worse than Pinello. Yes, all right. Kuja is worse, yes, than all these huge... But this game, especially if we're going to get more D2Ds, you got to flesh out your rosters. And Kuja is fine. He doesn't deserve the brutality that this horrific community has been spewing onto him. He's first off, he's LGBTQ, so I protect him with my life. I love him, and I think that everyone should support Kuja, even if he's not the best character. He does some support and some damage better than some support and some damage dealers. Is that correct? He has better support than some damage dealers, and he has better damage than some support dealers.
I guess.
I'm really glad this argument's taking place because I'm otherwise
Are you losing?
roasted for some very good decisions I'm making. So you guys keep going, and I'll check in with you guys later.
Are you losing the fight? I haven't even looked at it. I've been defending my boy so powerful. All right, so Maggie, you just at least see that maybe he's getting a bum rap compared to some of the absolute shitters around here.
He is one of the worst absolute shitters we've gotten around here.
Okay, who's worse?
I don't say that lightly when Strago just came out.
Hey,
He's
Strago's
better
about
than
to do some
Strago.
good damage. Check this shit.
Is he better than Strago?
He's better than Strago.
Look at it all. Go, Strago, go. Go, Strago, go.
Okay, if we're all... So here's the other thing about Kuja. His FR is, like, fucking awful for no reason.
For no reason.
Like, he gets 50% for hitting holy weakness damage, and 70% on his own turns. Like 50%? Really?
Let me tell you, I am regretting that in a crow call right now. Not helpful. Just not helpful is what it isn't. I'm just putting that out there, just for consideration. I'm a little nervous about how this fight's gonna go, guys.
Are we going 0-2?
0-2? I don't know what you're talking about. I never met the guy.
Perna in chat, first time chatter. I guess someone, since you're doing the show, someone should read chat.
Yeah.
Perna, first time chatter, welcome to the show. I love Kuja. I'm Kuja guy, and I think that he's better than people. I think he doesn't deserve the hate that he's getting. So welcome to the show. Blah blah blah. Only Goku can peach. Well, Kuja's too strong. He should be banned from D2D. Yeah. Well, look. I'm going to keep this in my back pocket. So every time a new shitter comes out and people let them get away, they're like, well, they're fine. I'm going to say, okay, why didn't you keep the same energy for Kuja?
The problem with Kuja is he doesn't do, like, anything.
He does have a nice hat.
Like, what's the reason? Why would I ever bring Kuja to a fight?
His LD is... I know it off the top of my head. I don't have to read it. It's seven dumps. That's a good dump. That's a good number of dumps. You get a big force time up. You get it up to like 90. It would be better if it was Kuja. Be a lot better. Be a lot cooler if it was.
You're sure the EX would be better with Kuja than with Strago?
Well, Strago does.
I don't know.
Check the math
What does
there.
Strago do? 4 twice? What is 4 times 2? Or what does Strago actually do? I didn't see it.
4 times 2.
He does 8.
Okay, yeah. So he does 4 twice, which is that's definitely that is 2. I mean that is 8. Okay, well, how many does his LD do? Because Kuja's does 7, and he doesn't have to do any of that bullshit. Oh, I'll do 3.5, and then I'll do 3.5 again. It's all 7. It's just a fancy way of doing 7. And if you mess up, then he will still do 7. And Strago, you got to keep that pesky buff on. By the way, I don't know if we talked about Strago enough. Why no buff start? Why doesn't he start with Soul Tommaso? Explain it to me like I'm 2.
Honestly, great question. I do not know the answer.
It's
to it.
at this point in the game, there's no reason you got to start a character with AA. You know who doesn't have to start his first turn with an AA? Kuja. My sweet, sweet boy Kuja. He does not need to start his turn with AA.
I do have to admit that my whole selfie Luna Freya plan kind of fell apart completely because the selfie blocked the Luna Freya buffs from actually landing, and so it just nothing actually happened. So that was a bit of a bust, a little bit of a bust. We'll get him next time. We'll get him next time.
You see what it's like?
I'm really
be
good at
out
this
here?
game though, and this definitely would have worked had the stars aligned in my favor. It would have been really cool, and everyone would have been really impressed. That being said, actually swap.
Are we dead again? We did again.
Realizing now that gonna have a problem here if I don't do this. That'll be a regret ski for sure if I don't make that happen. And,
A regret ski.
that'll be a regret ski.
Wait.
That's what we're gonna call that.
That's a Wayne regret. See? He played. He's a hockey guy.
I know a thing or two about being the best at the game I play.
Well, you're not the best in the Discord call, so it's a little hard
Oh,
to
that's
believe.
really nice of you to say about me, Ross. I appreciate it.
Okay. So Megan is doing some crazy stuff in Dare to Fight, so I gotta give her props. What was the one you did? The fucking Lena.
Yuffie, you know.
Yeah, see, that's silly. That's just silliness. It's not gonna cut it for my new challenge, but you're
Oh
close.
no.
You're on the way. You're on the way to being able to do this new challenge. So
That's
Wow.
exciting. Beyond all belief.
We doing it, boys. We doing it.
is the new schedule gonna start like now? So every live stream will only have literally one event between live streams, or is that not started yet?
That will start at like the end of this coming month.
How can Screx do this stuff?
Honestly, great question.
No land yards.
I feel betrayed.
No land yards. First off,
I also should have used his LD there, but whatever.
hey, it's hard when you're out here.
Yeah, out here grinding, just like
Yeah.
doing my thing.
Yep. And everybody in
Pressing
the
the
chat
people.
pushing their glasses
Pressing
up.
the
Oh, you should have done this. You should have done the LD.
People, can
Your
I,
buff fell off.
Can I get some of those the Dark Knight Cecil emotes in the chat if you're impressed right now?
The one where he drinks beer?
Yeah, the beer one. You know the beer one.
I love beer. I miss beer. I'm doing dry February, folks. I am. It is going horrible. I am drinking maybe 14 sparkling waters a day. My fucking intestines are just a war zone at all times. I don't think that I'm any healthier because I'm just chugging the fucking, like a bubbly. They have those in the wherever you guys live, like a
bubbly
BUBL
like the seltzers,
yeah. I'm just crushing those. And AHA, you know what AHA?
AHA.
You familiar?
I can't say I'm familiar with AHA.
Oh,
was that another one of those seltzers?
It's just a seltzer. Just a seltzer water.
I've had a plain seltzer water in my time.
Man, dude, I'll get into my feeling. I wish I could have a beer right now on dry February, and before you know it, I'm 14 seltzer waters gone. You know what I mean? I'm pissing bubbles at this point.
That doesn't sound good.
It's occurring to me.
Well, it's not alcoholic though. There's no alcohol in it, some Aggie. You see?
That is true, yeah.
I'm realizing maybe that my plan of stacking a bunch of frame buffs on my party and then using Bahamut Summon wasn't the cleanest play.
We're doing it live.
I'm having some misgivings about the choices made to get us to that point. Okay, no, I'm just really good. I'm so good at this video game. Jesus.
1 and 1. He's
Any
batting.
questions? You know what? And you know what? 1 + 1, that's 2. 2-0, baby. We did it.
He's batting 500.
He's batting 500. That is, you know what?
5,000.
Batting 5,000.
He's batting 5,000.
He's batting 5,000, baby.
5,000 right here. Any questions?
That's what you
Any
get.
questions
Any
anywhere?
fucking questions.
I'm hearing 0 questions in the chat right now. That is no questions being needed here. Strago, really good, right? Extremely underrated, very powerful, capable of taking on the last fight in Dare to Defy, the final Dare to Defy fight. That is the final boss of Dare to Defy.
The final boss.
The final boss of Dare to Defy, and Strago crushed it into the dirt, along with Cecil, the new unit from Transcendence 3, who we brought to this fight from Transcendence, 13. The Transcendence 13 unit Cecil here, and then Rem,
Transcendence 3.
who we appreciate for their invaluable data mine contributions to the game's knowledge and community.
You were closer when you said 3, because he's actually from 1.
Oh my
so,
god,
hey.
dang, yeah, no, my instincts are too good. I just instinctively knew it and was trying to pull myself back to it.
Well, I hate to beat a dead horse here, but let me throw you something.
Yeah.
So Strago was great here, right?
He was really
now,
good.
if only there was a character who could have done equal to or more damage on most turns, and would have brought the holy enchant and imperil that you needed from Cecil. So then you could have just done a completely different. You could have replaced both of those characters with one character.
With worse characters, is what you're telling me.
No, better.
Because this was
Are
the
you
perfect team.
unironically arguing that he's good because he's synergy?
This is peak performance. You may not like it, but this is what peak default performance looks like. Those 3 characters, Strago, Paladin, Cecil, Rem, in Dare to Defy 7, that is the way the game is meant to be played.
No,
that was the optimal rotation.
Sometimes you need holy enchant.
And you bring
it's just the way the game works.
That's what Paladin.
Yeah, that's what Sayador's for.
He's right there. He does not hit either of Strago's requirements. He does not re-break, and he does not do magic damage, and he still was great here. He got the killing blow on both of them at the same time, because that was the one thing I was nervous about, is accidentally somehow, because of launch damage, not killing them at the same time, and that didn't happen because Cecil is that good. You should pull on the Cecil banner right now if you haven't, because you can see how good he is right there.
Yeah, Cecil.
And as for, as just Strago, Kuja, I'm just saying, they both do the same number of dumps with their base skills, practically speaking. The only difference is Kuja has a better LD and Strago has a better EX. So with the
Pretty much, yeah.
And this was with immaculate play involving Bahamut, Enecro, and selfie calls. So you can imagine the sky's the limit if you don't screw all of those things up. And yeah, no, Hunter's right. If you pull on the banner right now, you get the same Cecil that I just used here, complete with like the really like luxuriously conditioned hair.
He does have really good hair.
Really good hair, just amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, just very handsome boy.
Yeah. And then, you know, speaking as a bald, as they say, you know, as the kids laugh and shout at me daily, I am a bald.
You are a bald.
So that is, yes, that does make me sad to see his hair so good. But you know who else has great hair? Dead horse time again. Kuja.
I mean, I
Yeah,
will give you
great
that. Kuja, great hair, excellent hat. I will give him
That
those
guy
things.
conditions. That guy conditions.
No question.
For sure.
And by the way, I have to ask, did either of you read the intersecting wills like cutscenes this time around?
I haven't done it yet. I was going to do it tonight. My computer took a shit.
That would do it. Well, read the cutscenes. I actually thought this intersecting wills was very cute and fun, and I'm not just saying that because Golbez shows up during it.
Spoilers!
It was one of them. I enjoyed it as far as this game's kind of story cutscene things go, so I recommend it. Is there anything
I mean,
else?
I always read them.
Oh yeah.
I just haven't gotten to this one yet.
Okay, well, I think you're in for a treat then, on a relative term, in relative defo story terms.
Oh, I love the Defa cutscenes.
Then you're going to be in for a non-relative treat then.
Unironically, something I really like about this game.
Is it Dawn in it?
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that later because when it's good, it's good. But I find they often just kind of fall back on the like vague like will light darkness talk. When it's not being really squexy, I really like it. But it's kind of I find it to be a bit of a dice roll whether it's or not.
Have you played Final Fantasy 9?
What, me?
Yes.
No, I heard it scales with the bosses scale based on level, and that just sounds unimpressive to me.
I'm leaving the Discord call.
On that note, I think we're about ready to wrap it up here. Folks, thank you for joining us. This has been Lifestream, episode 71.
Damn, that's a lot of Lifestream.
Damn, that's a lot of Lifestream. More than a year. We're still doing it. We're still here. We ain't going nowhere. We are not effing leaving. I already swore once, and if I do it again, I'll have to demonetize the video. But thank you for joining us. I hope you were entertained and/or educated. Ideally both, but you never know. Raw, Samegi, any closing thoughts, either of you?
So, Maggie, you go first.
All right.
Please. One of you have closing thoughts. Not like
No,
this.
I do. I'm just trying to think of how to phrase it. I don't know how to say this in a more complex way other than that Kuja sucks. I think that he suffers a lot from a problem that a lot of these older BT units are going to have in this era, where their kit's already set in stone, right? And a lot of what made a unit like Kuja good back then is that he had a BT. Now that everyone's getting a BT, and his BT doesn't really do anything special, his kits just doesn't do anything. And I think that it's going to be kind of rough for a lot of these units going forward, because it's like, well, what's the design space for a unit when they already have all they're getting is an FR? And FRs all kind of do the same thing.
I mean, it sounds to me like what Kuja needs is a rework that changes his HP plus into the only button he presses and gives him a buff that turns him into a counter tank. I think that would solve the problem.
Yeah.
But I think you make some good points. Raw rebuttal.
And that his damage is also just massively undertuned.
Yeah,
and every single button he has does equal or less damage than Ash, who's already not the hardest hitting unit in the game.
Ash is cool. Raw rebuttal, which I'm assuming is your closing thoughts.
My rebuttal is that Somegi's not nice, and she's mean, and she's so smart, and that makes it harder to argue against her when she's smart and she says good things like that and ties it up with a very nice analytical bow. And I just don't operate that way, and it upsets me, and my entire night's ruined. And I wish she wasn't as smart, and I wish she wasn't as mean as she is. It's a very cold, calculating combo to be very smart and also mean. And I'm not happy with her, but that was well said.
I
So,
can see we're going to have a lot
congratulations.
to do in group therapy over the coming weeks. So, folks, thank you again for joining us, and we will.
That's what the stream's for.
That's show business,
That's show
baby.
business, baby. We'll see y'all next week. Adios.